up, fam? It's Musashden, back with another video after a whole month. Yeah, I know I said I update every week, but I also said I probably wouldn't do more commentary, but here we are. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you know I'm going there, and you know I don't care. I'm here to beat a dead horse like I always do, and you can either sit there and listen, or hit back. Oh, thanks for sticking around. Here's the thing. I was fully committed to doing an art tutorial like I used to when I first started my channel. Seriously, go ahead. Go back to when my channel first began. Look at my first videos. I was doing tutorials and stuff. I was fixed to start figuring I was gonna go through each step of my drawing process and make it its own video. Sketching and use of references, line work and more references, picking colors and using palettes as references, backgrounds, and you guessed it, even more use of references. And I was really gonna beat it over the heads of everyone that using references was a good thing, because it is. See, my best friend, Neo Genesis, called me after I made my creep show art video, and she was like, how did you do such and such? And that's why I was gonna do tutorials. But in the same conversation, she asked me about Gabbie Hanna, like who is she and how has no one punched her in the fucking throat yet? And I knew old Gabs had done some new bullshit that was so ridiculous. My best friend, who does not care or get involved in YouTube at all, mentioned this chick to me, and I swear to God, I've been exhaling a deep sigh ever since. Yes, I've been sighing for nearly a month now, and I'm all deflated. Luckily, Gabbie has all the hot air in the world, so I'm in luck. Let's hold hands and jump into this dumpster fire together, huh? I'm gonna say, I gotta say this. I gotta say, when I joined YouTube and started my channel, the algorithm didn't quite know what to recommend to me. I'm gonna make a video on who I watch the most, and it's gonna be all over the place, but just, yeah, because I'm a woman, YouTube immediately recommended a bunch of gay white men that do makeup while spouting black culture idioms incorrectly. They also tossed me the local asshats of Shane Dawson and Onision because apparently gross white boys are popular for some reason. Ew, just no. No. Take a shower. Take a fucking shower. Use soap and scrub yourselves. You all look so greasy. Like, Jesus, bathe yourselves. You're gross looking. I guess I didn't check the box for video games, so I never got PewDiePie, and it saved me the time of having to tell the algorithm I wasn't interested at least 100 times before they stopped recommending it to me. Seriously, Susan, I don't like Clownfish TV anymore. Stop sending me their shit. Just stop. Stop sending it to me. I don't want to see it. The one thing the algorithm got right was recommending commentary channels to me. Petty Page, Elise Easy, Rebzilla, and Rebzion are some of my favorites because these people remember they have a microphone and don't feel the need to yell into it like a certain bearded commentator who will remain nameless. And it's through these commentary and drama channels that I learned about Gabbie Hanna. As I stated in my last video, I used to be quite the puckish troll, but I calmed down in recent years. Now I just leave one snarky comment that kind of misses the point of everything and never reply again. It's oddly fun. Anyway, I saw all these videos about this chick, and my troll brain went, no way she's this reactionary. I gotta see this shit. And see the shit I did. I saw so much shit I got pink eye. And it's not just one and done. It's shit after shit after shit. This woman has diarrhea of the mouth. It's fucking uncanny how she lurches from one drama to the next. And part of me was like, she's doing this on purpose to stay relevant and interesting so people pick a team and continue buying their merch or whatever. So I quickly lost interest in the Gabbie show. Oh Christ, that's actually what she calls her channel. Big laugh. Huge laugh. A guffaw. Have a guffaw, guys. Big laugh. Actually, I can't tell if this is comedic gold or if this is how she really is in real life. And before anybody hops in the comments and tells me for the millionth time that she has ADHD, let me stop you right there. Let me just stop right there. Over there. Take a seat. I live in a big house with my entire family, and that includes my 5 nephews who vary in age. One of them has been diagnosed. He has ADHD. He is on the spectrum. In fact, his mother suspects that we all land somewhere on there as well because of our varying behaviors and hyperfixations at any given moment. But I am closest to that nephew because we are just alike. When he wants to talk, he'll talk. When he wants to be left alone, you will not hear from him. He's 12 and he is still not as much of a brain jackass as this full-grown woman. I know. It is a spectrum, and I know what a spectrum means. It means it runs the gamut of intensity. But to use ADHD as an excuse for every shitty thing you do is utter bullshit. Utter bullshit. Write that down. I said it. I meant it. Gabbie is at Chris Chan levels of self-awareness, which means she's at a negative 2092. I made that number up. I am not a doctor. My nephew sometimes says or does mean or trollish things, but it's because he's literally going through puberty and his brain is still developing. And see previous where he's 12, not a grown, like he's 12. Gabbie is a grown woman with money and access to doctors, therapists, and medication, not to mention a whole ass team of people helping her run her career. Saying ADHD made you pop off at the mouth about somebody else's sexual assault is without a doubt the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Let's do a little scenario here. Take the sexual assault out of the equation. Let's say, for instance, my friend, for whatever reason, for some reason, has seen my butthole. They got a good look at it and remembers every detail. Afterwards, I ask my friend not to mention to anyone what my butthole looks like. I say, please, we are friends. Just don't gossip about my butthole, please. It's my butt, okay? But then my friend proceeds to talk about it every chance they get. Someone mentions my name and automatically this friend is talking about my butthole. So of course I'm like, what the hell, man? And my friend just shrugs and says, well, I got asked about it. I got asked about it in a BuzzFeed article, so I'm going to talk about it. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Fuck that BuzzFeed article. Fuck the interviewer who asked about me. Fuck the guy who filmed it. Fuck whoever types it up. Fuck the webmaster who posted it. And fuck the service that hosts the website. It's not your story to tell. That's what I realized about Gabrielle Jeanette Hanna. Yeah, I used her full name just to illustrate how annoyed I am with her behavior. She's just a gossipy wannabe. Legit, she wants to be Lady Gaga so bad. But just no. That seems to be the same problem with all these YouTubers that are insanely popular. They think they're like real celebrities. And then that's the problem with celebrities on top of that. They forget that their shit stinks. Y'all are all grown-ass high schoolers. It's not entertaining, it's sad. Because you're all in your 20s and 30s sniping at each other like you're still sitting around the table at late lunch. And part of me gets it because your core audience is teenagers. And apparently drama appeals to them, and maybe it annoys me so much because even as a teenager, I was not into that shit. Like, dude, stop trying to stir shit up. Go home and watch TV for that dramatic shit and learn the difference between that BS and reality. Again, Gabbie is at Chris Chan levels of not facing reality. Her problem isn't ADHD. Her problem, and the problem with most of these YouTubers that indulge this shit, is that they really think life is a constant show. And on shows like One Tree Hill and Gossip Girl, I'm old as fuck, it's all about who's fucking who and what so-and-so did and said and how that hoe over there retaliated. And that's fine for a show revolving around emotional teenagers, but it's cringy to see in grown-ass adults. Like, I asked this before, is this how she acts in real life? Like, no joke. Is she mentioning that Trisha Paytas might have herpes to the cashier at Sam's Club? Why not tell people to manage their expectations of her poetry like she did with those damn makeup brushes? Hell, go all out. Go all out and never say a bad word about any convicted rapist, not just the one who you're friends with. Little life lesson. There's a little nugget of advice here. A little life lesson right here. Don't be friends with a rapist because your ass is next. And that's not meant to be funny. That's the truth. Your ass is next. And like, I get it. She was friends with both of them, But if I were in that scenario, I'd definitely stop being friends with the guy who raped my other friend who was passed out from a concussion. His name would be Mud. I'd fucking drag this dude every chance I got. NDA be damned. You sue me. Sue me, bitch. I'm gonna talk about you. You ain't about to get away with assaulting my friends. We ain't about to be sipping tea. I ain't gonna be civil. I'm not gonna be civil. I see you in the streets, you're catching this ass beating, and then I'll be the one locked up for beating your ass because you're a goddamn rapist. And that's, you know what? That's what it comes down to. Gabbie is a shitty friend. She's like the shittiest of friends. She's exactly that high school drama queen that never grew up. The only reason anyone talked to her was because she's fucking nosy and has all the tea on everybody. Anytime there's a problem at a party, you better believe it revolves around her and somehow she's the victim in all of it. She writes a book of poetry and thinks it'll cure depression and end world hunger with such gems as, hey, and other disjointed thoughts and random Twitter posts cobbled together in a 100-page waste of time and space. And for some reason, people can't genuinely dislike it. Like, if you dislike it, you're bullying her. It's like, hey, please stop talking about my trauma. You're bullying her by asking that. It's like, hey, please show up on time for your dress fitting. Our tailor is 9 months pregnant. You're bullying her by telling her to be considerate to others. You're bullying her. Oh, videos on all the dumb shit that falls out of your mouth is more important and more popular than your music videos that you just dropped. Oh, the algorithm is bullying her. What really kills me, this is what puts the nail in my proverbial coffin, or the stake in my heart, because, you know, putting a nail in my coffin, well, you're a vampire, that won't hurt me. But whatever. What really kills me is that she keeps flip-flopping between being that bitch and crying about being so nice to everybody. She's so nice to everybody, and everybody is taking advantage of her. Like, oh my god, I'm so nice. I'm so nice. Oh my god, why is everybody taking advantage of me and being so mean? Like, no. Evidence shows that you are not nice. So own that shit. Be that bitch and make that your brand. That's exactly the only thing I admire about Trisha Paytas, is like, she's like, I might not be the same or have the same opinion tomorrow. I mean, deal with it. And she just twirls off into the sunset. Like, Trisha Paytas gives no damns. Gabbie's little tantrum where she's crying and screaming in the car about starting drama should be evidence enough that all of this is some really it's just all really, really, really bad acting. But YouTubers like Gabbie keep trying to convince everyone that they're all this, she's like this nuanced voice of a generation. She's so unique and gifted, and she's nice, but she's honest and so earnest. She's so earnest and honest. And I'm just like, nah, man, you're not. You keep trying to sell me this version of you, but I'm not buying. And even if I did, I kept the receipt, so I'm returning this. No thanks to this mess. That being said, if any Gabbie Hanna fans or ex-fans see this video and get all the way to the end, please, I'd like to know, what is her appeal? I'm not being a bully, a high school bully. I'm not being a bully. I really want to know why people like her. What is there to like about her? Because it's something I'm missing, right? I'm just not seeing it. Like, I heard her music is pretty good, but I'm wary of YouTube singer in air quotes, because everyone saw Justin Bieber get famous for singing on YouTube, and it quickly became this cattle call for every suburb white kid who watched BET once and decides to become an Elvis using black culture to get rich. Shut up, sit down, you look like a clown. Video over. Give this video a like or a dislike. Let me know what a bully I am down in the comments. Again, if you're a fan of Gabbie, I genuinely want to know why. Is she paying your bills? Did she save your grandmother's life after she quit the internet and immediately came back? Everything she's doing is so reminiscent of early internet hugbox drama bitch shit. Seriously, look it up. Her act ain't nothing new. It's not unique at all. Been there, done that, hated it. That's it for this video. This is what I've been drawing the whole time. If you like my art, I do take commissions. Just message me for prices and rules. I do have rules. You can get some of my pre-made art for your very own in my Square store and TeePublic. Subscribe to my channel and get a free video every month or so. Great, right? Seriously, next week might be a tutorial. I'm tired of commentary. I know I said that last time, but for real this time. Also, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, DeviantArt, Wattpad, and Tumblr because I'm Musashden here, there, and everywhere. Thanks for watching!